Hollie Steel is here, all grown up, Hollie. Oh gosh, just looking back, I can only imagine how you must feel.
Yeah.
Looking back, what are your memories of the very, very first audition? Because actually, it was all about your brother initially.
Yes.
You didn't think you were going to be part of it at all.
I didn't. So my brother was like, my mum sent him forward to do it. She was like, "Go on, Josh, you're amazing." He was called Josh, by the way. And then I was like, "Mum, I really want to do it." And she was like, "Are you sure you want to do this? You're only 10 years old." Before I went on to do it, so I didn't really have my mum backstage. So she was in like the front row watching, and I didn't have her backstage, and it was a bit like, oh, this is all very new. It's live as well, which was something new to me. And I was just like, before I went on, someone said to me, "There's 50 million people watching. Don't mess it up." And
thanks very much.
Yeah. As a 10-year-old, I was like, okay.
For any
by
age.
myself, and I walked out by myself, just like, oh no.
At that point, we all fell in love with you, as you know, and you desperately wanted to sing it again.
Yes, yeah.
And Simon made it happen.
I know. I'm so thankful he did. Thank you, Simon.
One of the few people that managed to delay the 10 o'clock news because you actually ate into the news at that point, which is a very rare thing.
I thought it's never happened before. So how crazy is that? Like, I pushed back the 10 o'clock news.
Well, your poor mum as well was very much part of all of that, and she sort of tried to plead with them, and like we say, it worked in the end. And it opened so many doors for you, Hollie. As a little 10-year-old at that point, you went on tour off the back of that with Britain's Got Talent. You went all over the world, in fact. What an experience for a little girl.
Yes, it was definitely. Like, I've been to places that I've not been as an adult, as a child, and people are like, "Oh, have you ever been to Bali in Indonesia?" And I was like, I went there when I was 10, like I was singing. So it's crazy, yeah, doing all these TV shows. It was so crazy. I loved it though, it was so much fun.
Well, you're still singing, and still performing. You're just back after having spent a year away, wasn't it?
On a cruise ship. I was playing Frenchie in Greece on a Royal Caribbean cruise.
And I guess you learn a lot, don't you? Because that's a very intense experience.
It was. We had so many rehearsals. I think it was 10 weeks rehearsals. And then we got on the ship, and it was just work, work, work. But I loved it so much. It was my first professional job as an adult, so I loved it.
And ideally, you would love to make the West End your home, really. That is that the ultimate dream?
Yeah, musical theatre, dancing, singing and acting. I love it. As soon as you're on the stage, you have the microphone in your hand, you're like, why was I worrying?
Yeah.
Like, it's so fun.
You're meant to be out there.
Yeah,
Do people still recognise you as your 10-year-old self?
Yes.
Do you still get people saying?
Yeah, without makeup, I think I look 12 still. So whenever I don't have makeup on, everyone's like, I recognise you. And I'm like, yep. I was the one on TV 10 years ago. That was me.
Oh, it's just, well, look, it's so great to see you, Hollie. I can't believe you were 10 the last time we saw you. My goodness me. And good luck with all of this West End stuff, because clearly that's where you're heading. Thank you, Hollie. Lovely to see you.